All right, friends, welcome to another edition of Central Perk. In this one, I'm going to show you some basics of Google Sites with a little touch of Google Classroom that you're going to need to know right now as we're setting up the school year. Okay, so you might have a Google Site for your classroom that you're setting up. You might also have a Google Site that's been shared with you that you can add to an edit for your grade level, as well as the Triple Crown Elementary that we're eventually going to make be our school website, and Triple Crown University, which is going to be our new staff share. So you might be thinking, how do I access all these sites? Okay, so you could either go through the waffle here and go to sites, and you should see a list of your sites. The way I usually get to it is just sites.google.com, and you'll see a list of all the sites that have been shared with you that you have access to. Okay, and I'll show you in another Castify how you can delete or archive all the sites that you don't want. But in the meantime here, I'm going to go through, let me see, Triple Crown University. You just click on it, and that's how a site comes up. Okay, now that I've got my Google site pulled up, I've shown you in the past how to basically set up your site, but you're like, okay, it's not pretty. All right, so when you first create a site, here, if I go back to my sites over here and I hit create, I'm gonna walk you through a couple things. And I'm just gonna put playtime and hit create again. Takes a second. You guys probably know this because you've set up your own site. So bear with me. It's loading. Okay, there it is. And you guys have done this, right? You're like, oh, it's boring. It's like there's a site, but it's not exciting. As you know, when you're on this page, this edits this page, okay? If you want to add a new page for tabs over here, this is for your classroom website or grade level website, you go through here, okay? You might originally be thinking if I hit edit, I can change the font, the background. It's boring. I don't like this, any of this. The easiest way to change the whole look of your site is when you're on your homepage. Okay? Go over to this cogwheel, the settings, the drop down. Go all the way down to manage site. And then you're going to come over here to themes, colors, and fonts. Okay, so here, if you look right here, see where it says ski, hit this. These are easy ways to revolutionize your site without you really doing much, okay? And just play with them. So here, let's say I go Ember, and it'll kind of show you. See how this whole thing changed here? So let's say I don't like Ember, and I want it to be, I don't know, vinyl panel. That's what you're going to get. All right, so just play with those because that's how you change your site to look kind of cool. Okay, so if I go back to themes, let's just say I save this. Okay, so it's been changed. I'm going to go back to playtime here. And I want to edit this page that I'm on. Okay, so clearly you're going to go here and then you're going to edit some content. Now, the first thing I would do on my home page, get rid of the word home and put welcome to whatever class, Notre Dame, make it personal, okay? And then always save it when you're done. If you want to put any content here, some people are putting their college logo, and on another tab, save the logo to your desktop and then insert image here. Once you insert the image, if I upload an image, going to save one here from my desktop. Let's see if I have any images here. Let's just say I put Central Park. And it uploads and I hit OK. Okay, see how it's very large? If you don't want it that large, it automatically has these things that come up. Okay, so you can put it left. You can center it. I can make it medium. I can make it large. I can put it to the right. This one wraps it around text to the left. Okay, so now when I put text in, it's going to go around the picture. So that's kind of how you're going to decorate your first page. Okay, now if I go back over here, I'm on my home page. If I want to change some of this font, okay, if I go back here, I'm going to go to Manage Site. And first of all, if you want to change the name of your site, right here is where you can change the name of your site. Pretty simple, okay? Make sure you always hit save after you do something. Then you're going to go back down here to Themes, Colors, and Fonts. And for the site header, okay, I don't like the background. You can change the color. Right now we've got it with the theme. The title, okay, the font here. It gives you pretty much all the Google fonts. So initially it comes up like this, but it does add to it in just a second. Okay, so now if I go to it again, see, they're all here. So I can do this one. I can change and see how it changed it right here. I can change the color and make it red. I can decide I want to make it 18. I can make it bigger and 36. It doesn't, I haven't found how you can center that or anything just now, but normally if you play with the size of the font, it'll make it work for you. Okay, and then if you go scroll down and let's say you want to change the font on your text here. Okay, so again, you're going to go back up here and you're going to go to content area, page title. Then you can change the font in there. The gadgets, which are these side things over here. I'm sorry, the sidebar gadgets. You can change the way they look. All right. And then again, if you want to change the overall look, you're going to go through there. When you're done, hit save. That's pretty much it. Now, the one thing I did want to tell you with regard to your Google Classroom is right now, you can add a page. If I go back here and I want to add a page, you might want to add a page that says useful links and then hit create. And then once you go to that, I'll show you very quickly. Useful links, create. Okay, so now you see over here, I've got my home page and I've got my useful links page. On useful links, what you can do is edit. You can insert a link right here. Okay, you can insert, YouTube, all kinds of things. What I suggest you do first is go on a separate tab, find what you want, copy and paste it from here, and then add it. But insert link, you're going to want to make sure you highlight the useful links here, click web address, and then put the URL here. And let's say it's your Google Classroom. Go on a different tab, go to your home page of your classroom, get the link and put it here. Okay, I'll go through this really quick so you can see the process. Google Classroom. Okay, so let's just say I want to do, let me see, Perkins 2017. That's the one I want. Here's the link. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to go back over here to Playtime. I'm going to put the URL for my Google Classroom here. But up here, I don't want the URL. I want it to say Google Classroom. And then you hit OK. Save. Now, when people go onto my links, you can have links for AR, anything you want in there. But if they hit Google Classroom, they're going to go straight to your classroom. What I would recommend, since it does give you the code and you don't want the parents to have the code until the students do, is maybe don't add the Google Classroom link until after your kids are on Google Classroom. And that's where they can store all of their work. So I know it's a lot of information, but I think it will help you get started this year to revolutionize your classroom with technology. So if you need any help, you know where to go. In the meantime, thanks for watching Central Perk. Peace out.